Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are doing terrific. I am doing just great. Today is day 8 of Do Your Prompt. Prompt cards plus art plate equals a journal, this journal, a journal page, a card, whatever you want to make with it. Okay, full disclosure. I had been crafting for about 15 minutes and figuring things out. I'd already drawn the prompts. I went to pause because I needed to print something and I realized I wasn't recording. Well, lucky me. Okay, so I've already drawn the prompts and so you missed that, so I have to redo that. And you missed me fumbling around trying to find stuff. That's pretty much all you missed. Other than that, we still have a blank slate. Okay, so let's zoom in and we'll take a look at the prompts today. Okay, so the prompts today for Inktober are reckless. I am not at all sure how we're going to draw reckless. Yeah, that one is still a mystery to me. I have not figured that out. Okay, the color is Witch's Cauldron, which I really like because that's kind of dark. Okay. The action is a gift card, which threw me for a minute because this is one at Hazel's, but actually all we have to do is use a gift card to paint with or something. Okay. The element is envelope. We need to use an envelope. And the make is a library card. We got to make a library card work in this. Okay. So that's that. That being said, this is pretty much where I'm at this point. Okay, so I thought about this. I did find this library card. I kind of like these as well. I found an envelope, one that I had made. I did talk about that a little bit, so I might mention that again. Oh, that's actually... when I go through magazines or whatever and take out the images and the wording and things that I want, every once in a slight while, not very often, there will be something that a page that doesn't have anything of interest on it that I'm not interested in. And so I will still keep that page and then I'll make it into a square so that I can use it to create an envelope so that it's still not wasted. Okay. So, and then these can be used as is, or they can be covered up. They can be whatever you want them to be. All right, I grabbed a library card. I decided I wanted to use one of the haunted houses because I haven't used one yet. And I've been wanting to use it. And I think I'm going to put it on the envelope and flip it out. And I was going to use this paper, but then as I was kind of looking at this popped in my head. This is going to go inside here, the library card. Okay. So this is where we're at so far. Then I thought, I kind of would like a graveyard scene behind here. And so what if we had that? So I went and real quick created one. and I love weeping willow trees, so that had to be there. I didn't want it to be a typical graveyard. I wanted it to be one that looks like it's in the back of an old property, right? With the wrought iron fence. And so I got to decide which of these I like better, actually. I kind of feel like I like this one better for this. I think this is the one we're going to use. How much am I going to have to trim off of it? Not too bad, actually. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Okay. Just a little bit's going to get trimmed off. Just almost fell out of my chair. That would have been hilarious. Not really, but... It would have been something, that's for sure. Okay, so we're going to use that. And then I think I'll just use a piece. Ooh, did I just see a rainbow? See rainbow. Something reflected and caused a prism effect on my desk. It's kind of crazy. Okay. So let's use a piece of this. So we need it to be, okay, this is going to be up here. This is going to be behind it, the bottom here. And we're going to overlap it a little bit. So let's do it right there. That should be good. All right. We need a piece right there. Right. This we don't need now. And we're going to cut a piece off of it on the edge. So, be right there. Just cut that off too. Caught a little bit of Di and Pam this morning. Was able to catch them for a minute anyway. I have not been able to catch a ton of lives lately. Just been busy. Okay. Let's glue this down. Oh, we don't need a pocket. We don't need a pocket. Nope. We've got an envelope. We don't need a pocket. Get away from the pockets. Got pocket on my brain. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for tonight because Diane from Pretty Pink Cottage is gonna be on Hazel's Heart to Heart, and I'm so excited because I love Diane from Pretty Pink Cottage. I watch her every day. Every day that she puts a video out, I watch. I'm loyal like that. I am. If you put something out, I definitely try to watch it. I add it to my list or whatever. If I can't watch it right away, I do watch it. I am a good person to have because I help you get your watch hours up. Yes, I do. And I don't just fast forward through it and watch it. I turn it on and watch the whole thing. And listen to y'all while I craft. And I'm doing my own thing. All right. And not just live streams, because I'm kind of pulling away from live streams a little bit. I don't watch as many live streams as I was. I don't think they're totally my thing right now. Okay. That should be good. Ooh, I love that. Isn't it gorge? It's so gorge. I love it. Okay. We needed a little one. Here's our little one. Let's do this. I gotta figure out how am I gonna draw Reckless. How am I gonna draw Reckless? Reckless to me, it's like drunk driving or something. I don't know. Wait. Running with scissors. That's reckless. What if I did a skeleton running with scissors? Would that be funny? Oh, I wish I could. I wish I could. I just am not that great at drawing. That would be really funny. I just want to get around these edges so that the white doesn't stick out. And these little eyeshadow brush shadow things are perfect for little bitty details. They are. Gives you more control over what you're inking. So that's a good little tip. Let's blur that in there and there. Okay. As you know, I'm not keen on white spaces. Okay. Plus it's night, so there wouldn't be light coming through like that. Did I already do that one? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Yeah, because it looks pretty good. All right. We're looking pretty good here. Okie pokey. Stick that back in there. All right. Now we're going to put this on here. That means we need to let's just ink this. We don't really need to cover it because it's going to cover most of it. Let's just stick this under here. Ink. I found another one of these. I had bought a new one because it's a medication I take, and but I don't have to buy it that often because there's like a lot in a little bottle because they're teeny tiny. So I had been looking for the one that I thought I got rid of, and I had given up. So the new one I put in a prescription pill bottle so that I could have the bottle, right? And then this morning I found the other bottle, the old one. I hadn't thrown it away because I usually set it aside until the new one comes in so that I remember like that I ordered it. My memory is not very good. Okay, that's gonna work out well. Let's put glue on here. All right. Plus, this is kind of flimsy, so it'll give it some stability. Because it's just a magazine page, right? It's not very thick. Okay. So my poor Jennifer, she said she was yelling and screaming at the screen yesterday, trying to get me to notice that there was a knot in the wood, that I didn't have to do a knot because there was a knot in the wood. I was like, I didn't even think of that. She's so clever. I didn't think to even look at that. Uh-oh. You know what? I shouldn't have glued that down. Oh my gosh. Oh. I should have glued this under here. Can I get it up? Dagnabbit. Has to be on this end too, because it's gotta. I don't want to cover up the graveyard though. What if we I'm gonna get rid of part of this so that it ends up just being a flip, because I really should have put it underneath the page. And since I can't do that, I don't want to cover up a ton of that. So, okay. Well, no, maybe we're going to have to just get scissors. Let's draw a line here. And cut this off. All right. Now, when we put that there, it's not going to take up as much. And we're going to need to cover it. Oh, we could cover it with this. Actually, let's do that. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. That little strip is actually going to end up helping us. Okay. We need to cut that right there. I'm going to glue this on here. Glue it on. Right. Just like okay. All right, that's going to go there. We're still going to see the moon through there. That's going to be in the background. Okay. Liking that. All right. Okay. Library card. Oh, we need to do something with that. And we need to do something with edge needs glued down better. Okay. Library card. I feel like we need to do the reckless on the library card. Needs to be. I really want to do a skeleton running with scissors. I just don't know if I could do it. I think this part needs covered. Where's the black? Let's just use the black. Let's do it there. I got a feeling ooh, tonight's gonna be good. Okay. This is so much better than measuring. Just mock it. Mock it. More accurate than measuring, too, for most people at least, including myself. Okay. Do, 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 do. Can we just glue it on there? I think maybe we'll just do like a big notch. Let's try that and see if that'll work. Do, 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 do. Easy go, easy go. I do not know why that song is going through. Okay. Got that. Let's big knot. Okay. There we go. I think this might need to be trimmed a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. And let's ink that. It's not so obvious. Okay. Let's ink that. That. And these. Okay. I'm just gonna ink everything. We're just gonna ink it all. Just give it a. It's got to be dark, right? Switch's Cauldron's color. So that's like a cast iron black, right? When you think of a cauldron, don't you think of like cast iron? That's what I think of anyway. I remember when I was in junior high. What was that? It was a witch, and there were 3 of us. I think it was for a Shakespeare thing. We had a Shakespeare unit in school where a Shakespeare company came in and taught us how to We like put on a play, several plays actually, in the auditorium. It was kind of fun. It was a cool way to learn Shakespeare, and it stuck with me. Like I'll always remember it. But anyways, pretty sure I was a witch in one of them. Anyway, that probably doesn't surprise some people. Some people probably think I'm a witch anyway. I walked right into that one, didn't I? Okay, we've got library card, we've got envelope, but we haven't done gift card yet. All right, how are we going to do reckless? Let's see if we can find a line drawing of a ghost running with a skeleton running with scissors. Oh, it could be a ghost. That might be easier. Um, okay, let's see. I think this one's funny where the dude cut his head off, but that's kind of macabre. I don't see. There's a skeleton running. Could we put scissors in his hand? Oh my God, that looks so difficult. But a skeleton running with scissors. Holy cow. This. Oh, that just looks so hard to me. There's scissors running. Um, I don't know. I think this is such a cute idea. I wish I could draw it. This is why I am not an artist, and this is why I use AI, because I could easily do that in AI. I could tell it what I wanted, fine tune it, and it would. Um, let's just go back to the ghost. Maybe that'll be easier. Um, I mean, how do you make a ghost run? That's the only thing. It would have to be like tilted like that. This is cute. Let's see if we can do this one. Should we do it on this side? Yeah, let's do it on this side. Okay. You're about to hear the trash men. I apologize ahead of time. I do. One, two. That one. That one. Then this one. It's gonna go like that. And then there. And there. There. And there. There. That's that. That. There. You can tell I'm really concentrating because this is just not my thing, really. Okay, wait. I feel like I was doing good until I got to this part. All right. That is there. This is here. We're gonna do that, 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 that. Okay. Okay, this is gonna drape down here. This is gonna come this way a little bit. Okay. This is gonna do that. And that. And then this is gonna have that. And that. And then the only thing that I missed is this having Could have been under. Thing there. Okay, so we did that part. Now we need scissors. Scissors, 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 scissors. We need that, but we need them the opposite way. We need them actually. It's this one. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay. Huh. Well, let's just get it like this. All right. They don't need to be fancy. They just need to be. There. 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 And there. There. The ghost is running with scissors. And how do we make him look like he's running? Oh, here, we'll do this. Put some lines coming from him to make him look like he's running with scissors. All right, let's ink this in. I think we did this. This one was really difficult, folks. Okay. Ghost running with scissors. Kind of funny. All right. It's an 8. All right. Let's ink it. There we go. And thank you to whoever's image that was that I got to try to draw from. It's always best to look at something, I feel like, when you're trying to draw something. To get an idea and to kind of get things where they need to be. Okay. Because I am not an artist. I mean, I was looking at those last night. I was looking at what some people have done. I'm like, oh my gosh, there are some such cool ones on there. I'm like, that is not me. Here I am with my little cartoonish drawing. But hey, at least I'm trying, right? That's all I can say. I don't think I'm going to ever be some kind of an artist, but you know, but I've got my idea on the paper, right? So there we go. I figured it out. I combined a few images to try to get it together. Had a few references, but we did it. We did it. Okay. Now, whoops, it's going to shut now. There we go. The other thing we need to do is the gift card thing. We need to do that. And then we should be done. See, I even like got things together in the beginning because I screwed up and wasn't recording, and I'm still at 40 minutes. So this is just never fast for me. It just is, it's never gonna be fast. Just get used to it. Okay. I feel like, what if we now I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the gift card thing. We gotta bring some kind of paint in somehow. You could have used the paint to do the streaks. Could have done that. Dagnabbit, we still could actually. We still could. Let's do that. If we we could do those stickles. Let's see. Let's just test this out. Why not? Let me get a different card. What I'm using. We need one that we can just throw away. Okay. What if we put down some stickles and ran through it? Would it do lines? It will. Okay. Let's do, we're just going to go over the lines that were already there. I don't know if this is going to dry too fast. It's the only thing. Maybe that seems to be drying super fast. Which, I mean, is a good thing, but it's not a good thing for what we need to do. Okay. Try, second try. We gotta figure something else out. Just regular paint. Ooh, I don't think I have black. Let's use red. Let's use a tiny little bit of red. All right. Let's see if we can do it. All right. We're gonna get it. Woohoo! He's going fast. That works, right? Works. I don't really think that was the intention of the whole thing. I think it was to do this. Watch. Oops. What? I had you. Oh my gosh. I'm just a mess today. I don't even know what my problem is. Just yell at me and tell me to get somewhere. This paper's actually going to be kind of cool. And what's all said and done, I think that's what they meant for us to do. But that's okay. We got it anyway. Let's just get this up. When we come. while we calm, so we don't get anything else in it. All right. Good. All right. Okay, well, I hope you saw what I was doing. We need to let that dry for a second. All right, gift card we did, library card, witch's envelope, and we did reckless. Reckless. Okay, let's move this down. We can do that. Maybe it's because this is night. That's why that song's going through my head. Tonight's gonna be. That's why I think it is. Oh my gosh, my bead thing came yesterday. Did I tell you about that? I told you I ordered that, right? Yeah, it finally came yesterday. We can do that. All right, yeah, it'll flip back. It's a little bit tricky, but it flips back. Okay. All right. I really like that. I really like our little ghost. He actually turned out kind of fun. Who would have think? Okay. Oh, we need to. You think he's dry? It's just dry. We need to move that. Do. I've been having so much fun doing these. I can't believe how much fun they actually are. I just really enjoy them. Okay. I love the challenge of them. I love that every time I get something that I have no idea when I wake up in the morning that I'm going to get. So, like, I didn't know I was going to end up doing a house in a graveyard. So, I didn't know that I was going to totally mess up all my tech stuff today. Start recording without actually recording. Leave it zoomed in for the whole thing. You know, that kind of stuff. And Inktober is reckless. I wasn't sure how I was going to fit in Starfish yesterday. Had no clue about Reckless today. Okay. I really love this. Okay. Envelope. We used an envelope for our flap here. So we did that. I'm not going to zoom you in because then I'm going to forget again. Gift card. We used the gift card to make the lines for our running ghost. Library card. That's the library card. Witch's Cauldron is the color, and we did a lot of blacks, and there's black in the tree and black in the roof of the house and the doors. So I think we covered that. And then the Inktober was Reckless, right there. Reckless. And so I do believe it's pretty reckless for a ghost to be running with scissors. Or anybody to be running with scissors, but in particular a ghost, because they're made out of fabric, right? At least this one is. So he could really hurt himself. All right. So that's it. I think it's good. I really like it. I like the house on the flip. I think it's turned out cool. What do you guys think? Do you like it? it's not really that complicated, but I think it turned out okay. All right, well, let me know in the comments. And I apologize for all my tech issues today. I got to go back and see if you could actually see anything that I was doing this whole time, and hopefully you could. If not, this whole video has been a waste, and I can't redo it. So there's that. Can only do it once. So, you know, it might be a wash today. Who knows? All right. Well, remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy. Not to say that therapy's not good, because it is good. I had therapy yesterday. We get to make really cool friends, and we get to make really cool things. And I think that's it. Don't forget to watch Hazel tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Hazel Anaka. It's Anaka Designs. Because it's going to be really great. And I think that's it. Fort Pitt. I will catch you later. Hopefully the rest of your day goes great. And mine too. Ta-ta!